Hello, and welcome back to Lights Up with Coach Care. Thank you so much for tuning in and for continuing to support my channel. It really does mean so much to me. If you're new here, my name is Karen Cesario Rizzo, and this is Lights Up with Coach Care. I'm a Lightworker and an Empath. I'm an author, a certified spiritual life coach, certified relationship, health and wellness coach, and a Reiki practitioner. I work with energies and spirit guides. And of course, I work with my higher self, who I have finally aligned with, and I trust her enough to call her in now as a resource. So welcome to the team, higher self. I'm a channeler, a healer, a messenger, and an intuitive. This week's topic is very close to my heart. Comfort zones. What can happen when we get too comfy? I really do love this topic, and I'm really happy that my guides wanted to talk about this. Oh, our comfort zones. We're so comfy in our comfort zones, aren't we? And I may add, there's nothing wrong with being comfy in comfort zones. They're comfy. That's why they're called comfort zones. But here's the thing. The doorbell rings, the phone rings, a thought crosses our mind, someone or something disrupts our peace, our comfy way of life. Our imprint in the couch, chair, or pillow is disturbed, and we don't like it. Dang it, who is calling me? Who's knocking on my door? What do they want? Stop bothering me. I'm so comfy where I am. Something or someone disrupts our comfortable place, our zone, and we're just not happy about it. Our cozy feelings, our contentment. Who has the nerve to mess with me and why? Can't they just leave me alone? Okay, enough. You get the picture. You know the feeling because we've all been there. When I was channeling this message a couple of weeks ago, I was shown a boat at the dock, tied up in the dark, not moving. I heard the words, "Don't hug the shoreline." I wrote it down in my notes, and yep, that's what they want me to talk about today. So let's continue to talk about comfort zones. Just a reminder, this is a soul's journey. We're all we're on this earth right now in the 3D. So that's where we live, in the 3D, the third dimension, the day-to-day. We think in the 3D. Well, we think that's our reality anyway. But the universe knows better. The universe, God, your higher power, source, all know your dreams and desires, everything they've asked for. And those dreams and desires are swirling around in higher dimensions. They know what we can do without our 3D limitations. You know, our fears, our limited beliefs, our obstacles, our triggers. Yep, last week's video. All that stuff that we create within ourselves, those are 3D limitations. The universe knows us at a soul level, and all those 3D limitations don't bother them at all. That is not their problem. Their job is to help you align with your soul, with your higher self, and make your dreams and desires a reality. If you're slowed down by your own issues, that has nothing to do with them. That's your issue. So when you're comfy or in your perceived comfy place and you don't want to be bothered, they're like, hey, I know you wanted to sail a boat, so why aren't you? Why aren't we on the open water with the wind in our hair? I'm just using this analogy because they showed me a boat tied up on the dock, so we're going with that. As they start pushing you, they take the steps to co-create the dream, right? They're the ones that you created it. They're helping you. But your 3D self says, I can't. I don't know where to begin. I don't have the money. I have a full-time job. I don't have the time. I'm not experienced enough. What will people think? That's a pipe dream. Oh, blah, blah, blah. All right, see, you're the one who started this. You thought it. You spoke it. You dreamt it. You visualized it. And the universe was listening. Sorry to tell you, but yeah, the universe does listen. You're the one who put it into motion, and the universe took it from there. But the thought of actually doing something about it never occurred to you. Well, thank goodness the universe was listening and is assisting in the co-creation of your desires. You may think you're comfortable in the 3D, but the universe wants you to be uncomfortable, so you move, and you give them a hand in making the dreams and desires come true. They cannot do it without your permission. You're the one that has to get out of the comfort zone. So you feel a pull, a push. You hear a doorbell, a knock at the door. You're irritated at the interruption in your comfort. Again, you started all this by dreaming and visualizing. Your thoughts and words created this moment. Sorry. You know the old saying, be careful what you wish for? That's it. But now hear this. If moving out of your comfort zone is just too uncomfortable, don't panic. There's no need to put yourself in an uncomfortable situation if you're just not ready. Because, my friends, there is another amazing way to ease your way out of your comfort zone. That is stretching. Stretching is a wonderful middle ground between the imprint of your couch and the wind blowing in your hair. It's a ground that can explore and work towards your personal development and familiarize yourself with the expansion in a zone that's less committal, less scary. So maybe it's time to shop for the boat, look at prices, go to the boat show, buy the boat, or sit in the boat before you take it out to sea, right? Or at least untie it from the dock. In the immortal words of my spirit guides, it's time to stop hugging the shoreline. I promise you, if you untie the boat, you're not going to be alone in your journey. You are always, always, always guided and so very loved. You won't be alone in your boat. You'll always have a first mate with you, I promise. All right, so the title of this video is Comfort Zones. What can happen when we get too comfy? I will tell you what happens when you get too comfy. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Okay, I hope something in this message resonated with you today. If so, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so yet. Also, go ahead and check out my other videos, and if a title resonates with you, please listen in, as the messages are timeless. If you'd like more information on setting up coaching sessions with me or any of the other services I offer, my email address is listed in the description box below. All right, thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. I want you to remember always, keep those beautiful lights shining, my friends. Lights up.